welcome back to my channel. Califia creamer is so good. So I want to get ready real quick because it's a super late start to my morning. I didn't get home till very late last night, and yeah, so I woke up at 10 o'clock, which is super late for me. And so I'm just getting ready for the gym now. And I also just wanted to discuss a couple things before I start this vlog. So it is a project comeback series, and I really want to kickstart my health, obviously, because you can hear I'm sick, and I've gotten sick like 4 times this year. Someone who just like never gets sick. I can be around all these people and never get sick. For some reason this year it's like I've gotten sick 4 times, and I'm like, maybe I should put my nutrition in check. So I'm kickstarting now to get my nutrition in check and to also get a little more creative with my cooking. And I've just gotten so lazy, and you know, I just want something quick, even though it's probably gonna mess up my stomach, or it'll bloat me, or it'll make me brain fog, or it'll break me out. And Project Comeback is gonna be more of a mindset shift than a physical shift. And what I mean by that is that eating healthy has such a bad rep of being a self-absorbed thing or self-hate thing. People only eat healthy for physical appearance. Do that, it's kind of like, it sets you up for failure basically, because physical appearance takes so long to change. Find ways to cope with stress, and one of those things is being more positive, because cortisol is super bad for your skin, for your immune system, for your body. It destroys you. Stress destroys you. And you know, it was important way back then, but now it's like our cortisol doesn't stop. It was meant for self-defense. It's getting cold. And I just want to find balance on this Project Comeback. Like, I want to age better. I want to be able to do things in my elderly days. I really just want to not be sick, to have good skin again, to have energy, for my workouts to be better, and to just feel more mental clarity, I guess. I really just wanted to she wants my ink. I really just wanted to talk about that. It's all inside that matters, and you have to find a stronger why. If you want to eat healthy, but every time in the past you failed because it's like, oh, it's been 2 weeks and my jeans still fit the same, and you don't see the point in eating healthy. It's like, well, I might as well just eat this Oreo because I give up. No, you have to change your mindset, and you have to change your why to something not so physical. There's my rant for the morning, and I need to go. So one thing I like to do when I'm trying to get back on track with my training is I try to do more of what I actually enjoy doing, more than focusing on a certain physique. It's more, I want to fall in love with fitness again. Ooh, sorry, I had to park real quick, because it'll make you hate working out. It'll make you resent your workouts. It'll make you resent a healthy lifestyle. It'll just create a negative mindset if you are constantly focused on the physical appearance of training and working out and staying fit. I like to focus more on the long-term effects, and more so out of love for my body, and I can do that if I implement more training that I enjoy. So I just arrived to the gym, and I'm assessing the situation because I want to film a upper body circuit, but I'll have to see how busy it is because I'm shy and I don't know if I can film myself working out in front of people. Anyway, so I'm just gonna sit here, do my usual, come up with it real quick, just write it in my notes, and then I'm gonna go inside, put my headphones in, and work out. If I don't film it, or if I do, either way, I will leave the workout down below. The gym was packed, and so I couldn't film. So what I'm gonna do now is let me turn it down. I'm going to go home and make some lunch. I'm not usually hungry like right after I work out, but like an hour later after it hits me, and I'm very hungry. So I'm going to go home and cook up some stuff that I got. So I am back from the gym. One thing I like to implement when I am trying to get back on track is make the majority of my plate veggies. So I usually just like take a pan and I'll saute a bunch. I like to use zucchini because it's a very watery, dense, filling veggie. Avocado, because you want your healthy fats. And then so these mushrooms I got from Trader Joe's. And also sometimes I can do greens like raw, but I have to massage them in like apple cider vinegar or something. But right now I just feel like having one big stir fry, and that's what I like. I like the majority of my meal, majority of my meal to be like veggies, like a big stir fry. It's full, it's very nutrient dense. So I'm thinking instead of tuna, since I'm always eating tuna, I know I don't want to get mercury poisoning, I'm going to have one of these. They're just like, they're called knockwurst, but it's just a little sausage. And then also forgot to mention that fermented foods are so amazing for your gut. And when I'm trying to get back on track, I do try to add things that will feed the good bacteria in my stomach. So yeah, let's get cooking. I want to show you everything I ate today. I had a couple pieces of the Lily's salted caramel milk chocolate, erythritol, which I don't usually like. If I have too much, it gives me an upset stomach. But it also sweetened with stevia, and yeah, it does have milk in it too. So like these kind of things I'll have in moderation, because if I have too much, it's just gonna upset my stomach. Alright, so here is my lunch. It is massive. I put the spinach on bottom because spinach is a little more easy to digest than kale. And I put the kale in last so that it wouldn't overcook, but it just like kind of steamed a bit when I put the top on. I got sauerkraut, avocado, and then the knockwurst and mushrooms. And then I just use the Trader Joe's seasoning. And yeah, it is a delicious lunch. And I also forgot to mention, I did put those Trader Joe cassava gnocchi, I think they're called. And I just wanted to use the rest of them up, and because there weren't many left. And also just to add some volume, because it's literally just like cassava flour and cauliflower. I just want to mention, because this is what helps me, if you get like indigestion or acid reflux or bloating, I mean, you'd want to observe what you're eating and evaluate whether it's the food or if it's something about the way you're consuming it. So what I mean by that is, like, I don't like to consume water. Oh my gosh, I don't like to consume water before or after my meals. I like to wait a little bit because it's kind of like easier, I guess, on my stomach to not dilute it with water and just work on digesting the food rather. So yeah, that's just a tip I use when I'm eating. I avoid water, especially cold water. So I finished that whole bowl and I have a sweet tooth. Okay, so I'm gonna make apple and almond butter. I had a very big sweet tooth, so I cut up an apple and then I microwave it for 30 seconds. I know that seems strange, but I really like my apples a little more warm. And then almond butter, cinnamon, and a little bit of coconut sugar on top. And I'm going to snack on these Lily's milk chocolate chips on the side because I am obsessed with those. Another thing about getting back on track is that sugar cravings and dessert cravings are like my thing. Like, I have the biggest sweet tooth. And oh, sidetrack, I see what she's barking at. There's a deer out in the park. So yeah, I have the biggest sweet tooth, and if I ignore that, it'll just keep growing and growing and growing. And you might think, like, oh, like an apple and almond butter will satisfy my craving. But if I'm not like having a specific sugar craving, like I'm not like, oh my god, a peppermint JoJo from Trader Joe's sounds so good. It's more of just like, I kind of want something sweet. So if I'm having just like a general sugar craving or want a dessert, I will just have something a little more healthy, like a banana or apple or some kind of fruit. And then if that doesn't crave it, then I might be thirsty. But I usually do give in if it's like a specific craving, like if it's something that I really want. Alright, so for dinner we're having spinach, jasmine rice, which I steamed in the Instant Pot with chicken bone broth, and then some tuna steaks, and then an apple on the side for some healthy fats, and then I'm probably going to put the rest of this coconut aminos on top. I didn't give myself as much rice because, one, I'm not that hungry because my lunch was kind of big, and two, rice does kind of slow my digestion down a bit, so it bloats me, so I just don't have too much of it. So yeah, that is my dinner for tonight. So now I'm ready for bed. I had those blueberries and the Lily's chocolates, so good, but I think I shouldn't have had the rice because I am I wouldn't say very, but I am bloated and kind of like a little stomachy, crampy. But anyways, I'm very tired and I'm ready to go to sleep. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe because it really supports my channel. I'll see you in the next video.